All right, how we doing?
Good.
All right, got some jokes.
Good.
Well, we'll see. All right, so when I was younger, I got some advice. It might not have been the great advice, but it's something I'll always remember. I had just graduated high school, getting ready to go to college. We're up at my mom's partying, sitting around the bonfire, having a good time. And one of the hot older ladies goes, "I'll give you boys some advice." She goes, "You ever want to get your dick sucked? You got to shave your balls." So what do? I go home, get shaven. I thought I cracked the code. It's like, I'm gonna go to college and get so much head. You guys want to guess how many times I got my dick sucked in college? Zero. Zero dick sucks. Nobody wanted to suckle on my sweet meat. But you know any ladies that do baby smooth ball sacks? You know where to go. Speaking of never getting your dick sucked, I'm a single dad, so I'm on all the dating apps, the Tinders, the Bumbles, the Facebooks. When you get on there, they're like, "Are you interested in a male, female, or other?" And then, they ask your gender, you male, female. I think there's a third option, deceased, because every girl I match with ends up ghosting me. But no, I almost exclusively date like single moms, and we all come with our own set of baggage. And one thing they all have in common is they're batshit crazy, and that's why I fall in love with every one of them. Believe it or not, I did have sex once or twice. Hanging out with the buddies the other day, and we got on the subject of female ejaculation, and it's not real. Squirters are a myth. It doesn't happen. And I chime in, and I was like, I've been with a girl who squirted. I go, "Bud, stop bragging." But yeah, at first it's super cool. It's like, man, I must be the best person at sex ever. It's everywhere. And then they take an Uber home, and you wake up in the morning, and you got vagina juice all in your sheets in bed. Another time I hooked up with a squirter in a tent, and it's cool. And then you wake up in the morning, and the combination of the moisture and the hot noon sun turns your tent into a what I call a pussy juice sauna. I used to lie awake at night and stress out about things like money, dating, my job, stuff like that. Now that I did stand up, I just got bits running through my head every night. I'll be like, "Oh, that's a good one. I better write it down before I forget it." So if any of the jokes suck, it's because they were written on the cusp of consciousness in a fantasy world where I'm funny. Anybody heard about this thing, California sober? Yeah, apparently that's just where you just smoke weed, you don't drink or do drugs. That was just me in high school. I want to be like a real Californian though, go surfing and smoke some meth laced in fentanyl. She's like, "I'm surfing," and then I'm sleeping. No, I really do want to get sober, stop drinking. One thing my dad taught me is you never quit though. But he also passed down genetic alcoholism. Thank God November's over. I've jerked it twice since we've been in the bathroom. Wipe the shoes off if you go in there. Here's this one. I don't like this one, but we'll try it. Would you rather suck a fart out of a dog's butt or a cat's butt? Yeah, just kidding, I hate those. It's like, would you rather fuck your mom or your dad? It's like, how about neither, you fucking weirdo? I think farts will never not be funny. There's something primal about it. People talk about ancestral trauma being passed down generation to generation. So there's got to be ancestral comedy too. Before there was stand up, there was Neanderthals sitting in caves ripping ass all night. My uncle did a 23andMe, and we found 1% traceable DNA related to the Neanderthals in my family. And that explains why 1 out of every 100 women that I meet, I want to club them over the head and drag them back to my cave. So I was probably 4 years old, over at my grandma's house. She's babysitting us. She's like, "I'll put on a movie for the kids." She picks out a movie called Child's Play. If you're not familiar, it's the 1988 horror classic where Charles Lee Ray murders people and then uses black magic to put his soul into the good guy doll named Chucky. So yeah, she puts on Child's Play for us, doesn't turn it off, lets us watch the whole thing, and then proceeds to buy me a Cabbage Patch doll for Christmas. It looks just like Chucky. And me and my brother hated that thing. It's like, we beat the shit out of it. It's like, you're not gonna get us before we get you, Chucky. You know, we try to decapitate him, and I'm a big believer in like residual energy, like whatever you put out in the universe, like has a footprint. So wherever that doll's at now, it's definitely haunted, definitely Chucky, and definitely terrorizing young children. That's all I got. Thanks.